Louisiana Beer Reviews Snow and Tell Oak Aged Scotch Ale from Boulevard Brewing Company. This was given to me by Robert the Whiskey Scout. Thank you, Robert, for this beer. It's got a good date, 5.9% alcohol, 25 international bitterness units. This company was founded in 1989, so none of their beers are particularly old, because the companies are not old. Snow. Well, in southern Louisiana, snow is basically something we read about in picture books, you'll see in a picture book or watch on television or in movies. It's really not something we experience, except maybe once every 15 years, something like that. And then it's only there for a day and then it's gone. And we also don't experience Boulevard beers because they've never been sold here. So thank you, Robert, for this wonderful gift. Now, there's a good number of, not an enormous amount, but a pretty good number of video reviews for it. The scores are not bad. So let's check it out. There's not much head of foam here. It's thin, rather thin. The appearance is dark copper. Don't see a lot of bubble action, really. The lighting is not ideal on this overcast day. I have to have the shades open and everything. But anyhow, Scotch ales tend to be this color. It's kind of like murky, muddy copper. Oh yeah, I forgot to smell it. I guess I was thirsty. I think the first Scotch ale I tried was Rick and Jack's back in 1996. Then another good one is McEwen's, which I never see anymore. And the other ones, there's one from Oscar Blues. Was it Good Night? Oh, thank you. But you rarely see it. There is that one from Founders, which I think I'm going to go buy a 6-pack tomorrow. $8.99 for one of the best Scotch ales in the world, I guess. Yeah. Okay, back to this. But they're not real common. All right. Not a whole lot of aroma. Some very faint brown bread crust, but not a whole lot else, I'm afraid to report. The taste. There's a little oak barrel underneath, but it's just a faint whiff of, or a faint flavor or taste detection of oak barrel. If you're looking for a really oaky product, barrel aged, I don't think you're going to get that here. Body high medium. The finish mostly dry. Mouthfeel just straight beer, watery, not any slickness or fluffiness or oiliness or anything like that. On the Cyclops scale, about 2 out of 5 sugar cubes, not very sweet. Bitterness scale, I guess literally 1 out of 5 hop cones. This is not a bitter beer. What's the IBUs? 25? I'm not too sure about that. But that's what they're saying. I just don't detect it. Sorry for the sniffling. I think there's a lot of pollen now. All of a sudden, everything's blooming out. And right before this, I was like sneezing. I said, whoops. Now, McEwen's, this can't compete. Rick and Jack's, nah. But I don't even think they make that anymore. The one from Founders, oh, I don't think so. I don't know what this costs. I bet it's not $5.99 a six pack. You know what I'm saying? But then what beers are $5.99 a six pack? I bet it's not even $8.99 a six pack. It might be. I don't know. I shouldn't guess because I don't know. I don't know what it costs. And anyway, I think he bought it in a variety pack. That tends to be cheaper per bottle. So let's forget the cost. Some people say I don't like Scotch ales because they have a strong flavor or something or the other. It doesn't really have much flavor. You can't say it's off or strong or repellent. It just is sort of non-existent. That was me tasting the oak. That's each sip is like, and it's gone. You say, well, where'd it go? It's fine, I guess, but then Miller High Life Light is fine. You know what I mean? So a lot of beers are fine. Score. Mm-hmm. The Duvel Moutgart beers, the parent company from Europe. Man, they make beers that's really dynamite, like Guten Tag. Of course, you only get 11.2 ounces, but they'd be like 9-10% alcohol. Guten Tag 9,000. Duvel, which is 8, I think, and Bornum Double, Bornum Triple. Those things are really happening. Those things are dynamite. Boulevard beers, I don't know. They're kind of bland from my experience. The Whiskey Barrel was pretty good. I still have the Grand Cru left to try. We'll do... I got chocolate bock to chocolate ale to crack open, more than one bottle. I'm gonna say this is an 80, and it's not a bad aroma. It's not bad body. It's not bad finish. It's not bad mouthfeel. It's not bad flavor. None of that. It just isn't any flavor, really. And the shade of flavor that it does have, and the minimal flavor it does have, is just, it's good. It just doesn't exist hardly. So it's hard to score something high when you can't taste anything. So, and you say, oh no, there you go again. You can't smell or taste anything. It's back. That disappeared around January 2nd. And this got nothing to do with that. It's the beer, it's not me. Pick up a little oakiness in the nose though, like a Heaven Hill American blended whiskey, a cheap American blended whiskey, but then that is only at some stores $6.99 for a whole 750 milliliters that I can sip on for a long time, and it has more flavor than this. Of course, that's a whiskey, but you get the whole understanding of what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't have anything to work with here. So this 80 B-, it's marginally good. One thing I'll say about it, I don't know how somebody getting into craft beer would say, "Oh, it's so strong. I can't take it. I'm going back to Bud Light. Let me run back to my sanctuary of Bud Light." How could you say that's so strong? I mean, Bud Light might arguably have more flavor. You say, no, you're going mad. I don't think I'm going mad. So anyway, laissez les bon temps relais. And I'm going to end this by saying, y'all can go to Kansas City and tour the brewery. I mean, if I go to Kansas City, I'm going to do the same thing and then go see the Royals, more than likely. And that's it. Oh, thanks again, Whiskey Scout.